There you go, pay attention. For form, I'm going to make two squares turn into a cube. Do my best to focus on drawing a decent square without it being crazy. I do remember drawing this with you guys, because some of you were really impressed with my math skills. You can do this with any shape. You can do this with letters as well, where we're going to connect the dots, these corners here, to each other. So this is corner A, etc. This is corner B. They have to match up with each other. And you just draw a line that connects those, and I use a ruler. So from point B to point B, A. So this makes that three-dimensional cube, and I did show you guys cross-hatching, and you could do that to close off the shape. You could erase the inner lines. You could leave your form like this to show me that you want to leave it open. But having one cube on this is not going to get you anywhere for grade-wise purposes. I did show you how to make a letter be three-dimensional in a way. I feel like I need to show some people that again. Yeah, last time I think I forgot the R in here. Yeah, I did. It said bomb. Okay, one thing I do is I go around the shape that I'm drawing. Pick and choose where I want it to be. Oops, that could have been better. I spaced them far apart so that I had room to make my letters thick. Then I put the inside of them. The M's are always really hard to do because people usually leave that top part of the M pointy and the bottom part of the M pointy, but I always make a straight line on them and on the bottom parts. That way it connects to itself a little bit better. So there it looks a little three-dimensional. I would go over this with colored pencil since I can't erase my pen or maybe a marker, but I did want to show you guys how to make it look three-dimensional with in an easier way. So my way of doing this is I make all my diagonal lines on the corners. They have to be the same angle, and I'm pretty good at guessing. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to get these down. Or you could make another F to go right behind it. And then you are going to close off this area, and it has to be parallel to the line that you are copying. So I'm basically scooting up this ruler and connecting it from the top of each diagonal. And later I would erase that little mess up I did.
I can smell your marker from here.
My who?
Your marker.
I can't smell anything. I forgot a corner right here. And I close off this shape. It's also parallel to this line. I just slide my ruler over because I am lazy and I don't measure things often, and I really should. I forgot this one too. Again, I really slide my ruler over to make sure that it matches the angle. Pretty delicate when it comes to that. And these ones would connect from behind, but see how I messed up my F? This line here is higher than that line. Whoops. That's okay. Next time I'm going to try harder. Then going from this line to here has to be parallel, otherwise it'll look wonky and lopsided. This one just disappears up into that. I always add cross-hatching or hatching to show that this form goes back into space, or you could just color it a solid color. And when I do those lines, I usually make them match the angle of their sidelines so that it looks a little more uniform. Like I wish I would have gone that way with this one, but I can change it up. So now it is looking like it goes backwards into space just a little bit, like I could walk around it, or I could have a little person, I don't know why I'm doing this right now, standing on it. You could imagine placing something on it. That was a bad stick figure. Look how long that neck is. Their arms are coming out of their belly button. That's pathetic. could turn it into an alien. You're right. I have a little UFO thing here, flying saucer. This one's also not. My drawing skills are like today, but that's okay. I'm still trying. Okay, for the O, I do something similar. I find the edges, since this is a rounded form, you really don't have edges, so I look for the edge of that line, of the shape rather, and I curve my line to echo this line here. And it gets a little bit smaller towards the bottom. It goes there. I drew a line on the inside of that, and I'm making a curve to follow this curve, and then it would cross hatch. Make it a little bit lighter up there. I'm making it darker down here because I'm imagining that there is a sunshine up here creating a light area and casting a shadow, and that will be what we do for, oh gosh, I got to sneeze again. Oh no.
Do it.
Yes, thanks guys. Thanks for pretending to sneeze for me. Oh. I'm mostly doing this for my YouTube page, so that students who are absent can see what the heck they missed. What the heck they'll say when they come back. And then this one goes off the page. I'm still recording.
Oh, yeah. No, like later.
Yeah, I should listen to music. Can also do cones. I believe I showed you guys these. This is a really simple one. If you still have some space to fill up on your page, you make a curved edge. I'm imagining that my sunlight is over here now, my spotlight. And then from there, I like to draw a small triangle that stretches to make it look like the sun's on that side of it, and now this is going to be where my shadow's at. I usually start with the shadow. I like to leave a little space between that because it shows makes it look like it's more three-dimensional. Left a little light area there. Whoops, sorry. Order ID.
Yes.
And I do cross-hatching for this, but I make my lines curved to help it look a little more rounded, the object itself. My lines would have to get thinner and farther apart as they get closer to the top part. If I were using pencil, I would have made those lines a little bit lighter up here by not pressing down as hard. Again, the darker I make this part look, the lighter those areas will look. So I'm going through and almost blacking it out with my beautiful purple pen. Oh, a pink one too. And a green one. And a blue one. So that will make it look more three-dimensional. You could do it with a sphere, with a cube, with a pyramid as well. We did the spheres for our drawing tests. Sunlight. See, I'm letting my lines just disappear, not pressing very hard. A couple of them will be heavy. It takes a really long time to get this technique down with this fine motor skill here. It really is difficult. I used to be horrible at it. Still not that good. Trying to get better. So it looks like it's sitting in space. Ta-da form. I'm just trying to get through my booklet for you guys. to help you. For those of you who are behind, God bless you.